Please rise and remove your hats for O Canada.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once more to the Al McGuinness Sports Center here in Port Hood for this contest between the Cape Breton West Islanders and the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush. Last game was quite a barn burner of a contest in the afternoon matinee on Saturday as the Islanders came back from down 3-1 with a hat-trick performance by Mitchell Gould, number 37 of the Sydney Rush, and tied the hockey game with goals in the third by Lucas Chisholm and Jonah Ellis, and it would have been Lucas Chisholm who got the game-winning goal in that overtime period with just 33 seconds remaining in that opening play. This presentation of the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League brought to you in partnership with High Button Sports, taken in the corner by the Islanders, looking to get things started on the offensive side of things. That taken it to neutral ice, dumped back in the corner there by Chisholm. Chisholm getting some more ice time in this game after his stellar offensive performance in yesterday's contest. Lead pass to Gould, breaking free. Gould alone, and he sailed that over the goal. Always dangerous. Mitchell Gould leads the Rush in points and goals with 10 goals, 6 assists, and 16 points in just 9 games so far this season. A great offensive player, that's for sure. As that one taken there by Trentham. Outlet play, hits his own man. Goes out to neutral ice, and down the ice it goes. Picked up here by the Rush, going to clear off a stick. Will Chisholm, leading scorer for the Islanders, looks to work it free into the zone. Taken by McQueen now. McQueen holds on, drops it to his defense. As that one taken up the far side. Moving up the ice now is McLeod. Skates by the defense and almost checked there. Partially checked by McCacken, who got the body on him, tried to knock him off the puck. As that one taken on the near side wall. McCacken behind his own goal. Slows down the pace and looks to set things up. Slides to the neutral ice to McCacken in stride. McCacken down the right wing side, makes a move. Tries to backhand a feet in front that went off a skate in the corner there. McQueen to Morrison. Morrison off the boards, intercepted by Chisholm. He dumps it back in, and Morrison has to retrieve here for the Rush. Outlet play up the near side, and unprepared for that pass was Hebb, as that goes all the way down for icing here against the Rush to start things off. 18-18 remaining here in the first. This first period brought to you by Superline Fuels. Worry-free home heating, oil and propane delivered proudly by local experts. Comforting your family is our priority at Superline Fuels. Face off in the offensive zone here for the Islanders. Shot off the draw was blocked. As that one taken on the far side now and moved out by McQueen. And that one into the Islanders bench for another stoppage here. The face-off likely taking place in neutral zone ice. Colby Fleet on the draw. Moves it ahead. They're looking for Watt. McDonald trying to get a stick on that. That goes on the near side. Outlet play intercepted by McDonald, but taken away by Gideon now. Gideon tries to spring Gould, trying to make a move, and Gould back on the ice there for more ice time. That one taken into neutral ice. Morrison. Outlet play finds Gould on the right wing. He chips it into the zone. As John Hugh McGuinness goes to retrieve that here for the Islanders. On the far side wall, McDonald. Nice move to get past Gould. Far side for Watt. Watt trying to make a stick move, and that was blocked off. Gideon chases it down. Tried a centering pass, blocked up by Chisholm as he knocks it off the wall. McLean off the boards. Picks it up, skates in and shoots, and a good pad save to start things off by Forrence. Leo Forrence getting the start and goal today for the Islanders. On the point, Morrison, a shot deflected. There's another chance for Miller skating in. Quick shot, that one blocked. Off the backboards, Gideon chasing it down. Good pressure here by the rush. Off the boards to Morrison. Morrison holds the line. Quick shot, glove down by Forrence for the whistle and a stoppage in play. A full line change here for the Rush as they step into the zone for this face-off. Taking place to the right of the goaltender, Leo Forrence, as Ethan Miller steps up to the draw here for the Rush. Clean win to Bass Christmas on the point. Quick shot, glove down on that shot to the screen. Nicholas Bass Christmas, number 7 for the Rush, leads them in scoring for defensemen with 9 points in 7 games played for himself this season. And it's Miller on the draw once again here against McDonald. Aiden McDonald had a beauty of a goal in yesterday's contest. Now it would open the scoring for the Islanders, that was their first goal of that game. And another offside call here. Miller against McDonald in the neutral zone ice. Taken away here, and now skates McGinnis. Jake McGinnis, nice move to get by. Holds on, shoots. Save made, rebound chance in front, he bangs away, and that's stopped as well. Another chance for Chisholm, he stops it in front. One-time option for McGinnis, and he fanned out of it and hopped over his blade. Taken by McDonald on the far side wall. Onto the point, quick shot. That's patted aside by Hardy. Brighton Hardy getting tested early here by the Islanders. Hard check on the wall there by Bass Christmas. As he took McGinnis for a ride. Here comes Bass Christmas moving to the inside. Holds on to it. Firing it ahead for Miller. Taken away by Ellis. Jonah Ellis off the boards, unable to clear as Andrea looks to pinch. Taken away by Jake McGinnis. Unable to clear himself as that goes out down the ice. Picked up here by McLeod off the far side wall. McCacken on it, he gets checked. Taken by Berman. Berman plays it across there for McLeod in stride. McLeod up the ice. Waits and shoots, and that one's deflected wide. McCacken falls it up behind the goal. Good pressure now by the Rush. Taken by Gould again. Gould moves it across the open side. Quick shot there, deflected by Gracie into the netting for a stoppage in play. Shots are even at 3 apiece so far. At just 4 minutes and 33 seconds into this first period of play. Gould on the draw against McCacken. McCacken won that draw off the glass and out down the ice here as he turned in the neutral zone. Berman unable to clear as here come the Islanders the other way. Davidson down the wing trying to center it for McCacken. He gets stick checked as he's trying to battle for that puck in the corner. McCacken, or Hookshosh rather, behind the goal. Holds on to it, tries to find McCacken. Back in front, a stuff attempt there, and that one covered up right away as some extracurriculars in front of the net here to start things off as both teams getting a little tired of each other after that yesterday matinee matchup. The saga continues here at the Al McGinnis Sports Center. As McCacken steps up to the plate against Dunn in the offensive zone. One to the point, quick shot by McGinnis through a screen, stopped up. Another chance in front, that one goes wide. Played a couple tests for Hardy early on. On to the point, Ellis. Quick shot there, deflected on the save made to the screen by Hardy on the deflection. He's getting a good workout here early in the first. Now both teams trading pressure scoring opportunities to start the first period, trying to draw first blood here on this Sunday afternoon. McCacken wins it back to the point to Trenham. Trenham a quick shot. That one sails past the blocker side as McCacken looks to hold the line there. And quick choice. That one wrapped around on the near side wall, picked up by Trenham. He looking for a tip on the way, and never going to stick on it there. It's done. Trenham working free. McQueen chips it in. As he's checked by Davidson to make that play into the zone. The Islanders look to reset here. As Trenham with an outlet play. Finds McCacken up the wing, and he finds Hookshores. Hookshores, backhand feed in front, shot! Save, made a rebound chance. And stopped up in front, and quite a few extracurriculars taking place in front of the Rush net. As the officials look to get control of things here. As a close call there on a great cross-ice feed by Hookshores on that off wing. Another offense is on face-off here for the Islanders. Colby Fleet on the draw. Draw win there by number 89 of the Rush. That one tapped ahead. He picks it up here. One-on-one a shot and blocked by Trenham into the corner. Backhanded around to McCacken. He finds Chisholm. McCacken moving up. McCacken on the far side for Will Chisholm. He dumps it in around the boards. Bass Christmas making chase. Taken away here. Tipped down the ice by Deacon McPhee. As that one picked up by number 89. Looking to make a move. Drops it to Bass Christmas. Nice move to get to the outside. Drops it off out front. And Gould with a quick shot through a screen. Blocked in front by Ellis with his left skate. And he picks it up here. Looks to make some moves. And then taken on the near side wall. Bass Christmas holds the line. As Fleet turning now behind its own goal. Good pressure on the forecheck by the Rush. Outlet play picked off. And now taken by Chisholm. He gets stick checked and knocked to the ice on a body check behind the play. A hard check in the corner there by Ellis as he takes the body. So physical play starting to become a factor here early as Bass Christmas holds on to the line. Fires it across and McLeod and him will get a shot away there as Chisholm was on him. Here comes Chisholm. Soft area pass for Fleet as he looks to chip it ahead. That's Watt rather. Picked up by Ellis. Jonah Ellis moved the puck a little too far ahead of himself. As got one off the near side. Gideon with it now. Look to chip it ahead. Taken away by McDonald. Aiden McDonald down the right wing side. Tried to play to the center. He's taken away by Gould now. Mitchell Gould down the left wing. Quick shot. And a hot one there. That was just past the glove hand side. Stopped up for McDonald. McDonald gave it away to Miller. As he looks to get past McDonald. Gould on the retrieval. On to the near side of McLeod. Back over Berman with a clearing attempt there, and that's unable to find the stick of Miller. As that'll be an icing here against the Rush. And McDonald on the draw. He's got Hunter McDonald on the top of the circle. Is looking to pull the trigger there. McDonald in the corner. Aiden McDonald, that is. Number 92. On to the point to Trenham. Moves it across. And for a one-time play option there. Is that one picked up by Hunter McDonald now. Passes in front. Looking for a chop shot there on the one-time. Was Watt in front. Watt hauled down there almost momentarily. Is that one taken in by the Rush as they look to clear. Picked up in stride by Miller. A quick shot. That one goes wide. And checked by John Hugh McGinnis. They're looking to get his man off the puck. That one went behind the goal. Trenham on the near side. Berman holds the line. Quick shot deflected. And that one just past the glove hand side of Forrence. As that was a close call. McGinnis. Good pressure here by the Rush at the halfway point of the first. It's up here. Inside shot there off the goal side of the goal post. That was a close call for Forrence as he didn't see that one all the way. Bit of a screenshot there on a quick release by the Rush forward. Is that one taken by behind by Berman now as the Rush look to reset. Hard outlet play tipped into the zone over the red line. Good skill play there on the transition. Is that one taken away here now and moved up the ice by Carson McCacken. On his off wing, trying to step to the inside and unable to get past the defensive Morrison as it goes behind the goal. McGinnis on him. Back into the McCackern. He gets checked. Follows it up though. McCackern trying to put it to the front, and that one blocked aside. Thomas McCackern now in the corner. He's checked as well. Gould picks that up. Mitchell Gould in his own zone. Off the near side wall. Trying to intercept that was Ellis. Did so successfully and moves it across the open side as McCackern skates up with it now. McCackern moved to the inside. Nice one. And he can't get a shot away as Morrison blocked that one aside. Here come the rush down the wing. Gould trying to spring his man in Gracie as he takes it behind the goal. Centers it to the point. A shot by McLean all the way through, and a glove save by Forens through the screen. Well, another face-off to take place here on the Islanders' end. Off the draw taken by Trenham. Trenham off the backboards. Finds Davidson on the near side wall as he chips it ahead for Hookshorst in stride. Lance Hookshorst, the Islanders captain, moves up. Steps free to the front. Unable to get the shot away there as Bass Christmas looks to make a move. Intercepted pass in front. Unable to get the one-time option. There was Davidson as it's just behind his wheelhouse. Back in front goes the shot. Glove save, rebound chance in front. That goes wide. Great pressure here by the Islanders in the first. Off the far side, picked up here by Don in stride. He comes out through neutral ice for the rush. 2-on-2 the other way. Blocked. And moved aside to the other side for Davidson. Backhand feed. Finds Chisholm in stride. Drop to Davidson. Davidson steps in, shoots. Blocker save. Into the far corner. Picks up here. And Fleet unable to get a backhand feed there onto the point. Looking for a shimmy and shake. Is that one taken by Bass Christmas off the far side? Intercepted by Davidson. Hebb looks to get a stick on that here for the rush. Hebb against Davidson. Davidson back for McGinnis as he finds a step and dumps it into the zone. Chasing it down himself. Chisholm on it. Trying to protect the puck there with his body and moves it to the point to Ellis. Ellis steps free, shoots. Blocker save. Rebound chance. Loose in front. Another shot. That one stopped. It's still loose, and that one finally on the near side wall. Picked up here by Chisholm in transition on the giveaway. Finds McDonald. McDonald drags and shoots. He's checked there and knocked out the puck. Kept alive by the Islanders. Great pressure there by the home team there as the Islanders already with 10 shots here, and we're just over the halfway point of the first. Ellis behind the goal. Unable to cash in against Hardy, who's had quite a few remarkable saves thus far in the opening frame for the rush. Is that one on to neutral ice? Chipped ahead. Stopped up there by Forens and covered there as Gideon was hounding him. And we'll have a stoppage here for the TV timeout.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream.
And we are back for this offensive zone face-off for the rush here. Just past the halfway point in the first period of play. Neither team able to crack the opposing goaltender just yet as Miller steps up to the draw. Taken on the side. Lead ahead there by Andrea. Andrea behind the goal. Wrap around. He's unable to corral it as he's unable to get it on the net. There's that one behind the goal by McCackern. Far side off the wall. That goes all the way down here. And that'll be icing against the Islanders. The Islanders unable to make a change on that icing. They're back in their own end for this draw. That one picked up by the rush. Off the tie-up. Miller. Number 91 steps free, holds on to it. Thinks Weiser forcing the play and circles. Hard outlet across. As Morrison tries to knock that one down. Pass free to Miller, trying to put it in front. Watt on it. Moves to the left wing there for McDonald, looking to clear it to Watt again. That one taken away by the rush. Sam Trenham in his own zone. Up through neutral ice. McCacken gave it away. And McCacken, Thomas McCacken that is, trying to relay that. Watt fires into the zone. A check by Miller. Is that one taken behind the goal? As McLean moves that ahead. Nice moves there by Chisholm. He's got a spring in his step after that great performance yesterday as that one moved across to Ellis. Ellis a shot through a screen. That one walked in front. Rebound chance cleared. Another shot stopped. Rebound. And that one covered up by Hardy. And passes another test early here by the Islanders. Colby Fleet on the draw here for the Islanders. Against the leading scorer, Mitchell Gould, trying to take the puck away from him there. As that one taken on, moved off the boards. Stopping it up is McGinnis as he fires it in. McPhee chases it down. Backhands it off the wall. Fleet stops it up. Gould unable to clear. Fleet on it. Behind the goal. Trying to make a move there, and he's stymied by the captain in McPhee. Is that one taken off the near side, picked up by Ellis at the red line and dumped back in. McPhee on it. Hard outlet off the boards, intercepted by McGinnis as he holds the line for the Islanders. Soft area pass here. Unable to clear it as Alain unable to get that too far ahead as Ellis dumps it back into the Islanders. Rush behind their own goal here, looking to reset the play. It's Liam McLeod behind his own goal. Steps out to neutral ice, looking to go for a skate here as he moves wide. McLeod checked hard there on the wall by Ellis. Knocked down. Ellis trying to get another body check in. That one taken behind the goal, moved out to the far side. Trying to sweep into the zone was Bass Christmas, but unable to do so as McLeod has to chase that down here for the rush. Hard outlet off the near side wall, touch that there. Unable to get it past Davidson, and finally gets past him as Gould chases down the corner. Mitchell Gould. Flying it free to Gracie, a quick shot, save made, rebound chance in front, it's loose. Another shot, save made. And now Forrest is the one being tested. Hard check there by Gould to McDonald. Excuse me, that was Gracie rather, as it's moved ahead here to Morrison. Morrison on the back check there, hounded there by the Islanders. It's McCacken rather behind the goal. McCacken, he's got Davis in front. Pass in front of the hook, shows a backhand shot, save made there by Hardy once again. Goaltending's been the story thus far in this game as both teams putting a good amount of volume on the goals. 13 shots to the Islanders and 7 for the Rush here. A bit of a churning and burning game we have here so far. That one put in front. Another hot shot there is blocked. Davidson trying to make a move. Holds on to it on the near side. And that one off the boards and out to neutral ice as Davidson has to pick that up for himself. It's across to Trenham. Trenham. Back for McCacken. Stepping free. Thomas McCacken. Drops it for Will Chisholm and intercepted by Bass Christmas as he takes a check to make it ahead. Here they come again. The Russians drag shot. McQuaid save there by Forrest on that toe drag shot by Ryan McQueen. So a bit of a run and gun contest we have so far in this game. A lot of rush scoring opportunities, by which I mean on the rush. Up and down the ice, that is. Slight advantage in scoring opportunities for the Islanders thus far, but Sydney Rush putting good amount of totals on the net themselves here as both teams trying to get that opening goal and get momentum going early here. Looking to waste no time in the physical play, volume department of shots on goal. Lots of intensity so far here at the Al McGuinness as that one taken in by Dunn. Dunn off the wall into the corner as Ellis chases it down. Ellis off the backboards as Chisholm tries to clear. That one taken away by Gould and able to get a play away there. As that one taken here by Kieran McDonald up the wing. His outlet play off the skate of Heb but into the stands for a stoppage here. Face off in the neutral ice here. As Fleet won that draw back as McGuinness chases it down here. Off the wall to neutral ice, picked up by the Rush. Hounded there by the forecheck of the Islanders, but they get through. Number 89 coming up there. A quick shot there is blocked. Who's in the corner. Picking off the puck by Trenum. Trenum looking to clear. Oh, collision there as here come the Rush once again. That one taken away by Fleet. Colby Fleet. Looking to gain some time and space. Nice move to the inside. Fleet to the neutral ice. Steps free. Holds on. Another nice move. And one too many moves there. As he goes to the front of the net, a chance. And that one stopped up. And a hard check there after the play. Not sure if there's going to be penalties called on the play or not here. And it looks like we are going to get a penalty here. The first one of the game. It's a roughing call. It's going against McLean of the Rush. So this power play brought to you by Zephyr Contractors. We'll go to the Islanders here with 2:45 remaining in the first. The first power play option of the game. It's been a clean contest thus far. Other than that play, it's that one taken here by Trenum. Trenum moves it across. Gets it back. Trenum on the point. Quick shot there. Blocked by Andrea into the corner. McDonald on it. On to the point to McGuinness. McGuinness across for Trenum. Trenum back from McGuinness. McGuinness on the point. Play down low is blocked in front, looking for a passing option. Back in front of McGuinness. McGuinness holds on, drops it for McDonald. Hunter McDonald on the point. Gets some room and shoots, and that one blocked. Unable to clear the Rush though, failing on the clearing attempt. Back to McDonald. Across for Trenum. Trenum sets free, shoots, and that one blocking aside. And that one down the ice by the Rush here as they kill some time on this penalty. They gotta watch out there. As Miller was coming in on the forecheck there. Islanders coming out of the zone. McCacken on the right wing side. Stops up. Drops it to McGuinness. McGuinness down low for Jake McGuinness. So Jack and Jake McGuinness both exchanging passes there. On to the point to McDonald. Aiden McDonald. Across to Lucas Chisholm. Back to McCacken on the point. McCacken. Back for McDonald. McDonald steps free. Drops it to McGuinness. McGuinness back for McDonald. Islanders looking to set up that perfect play here as McDonald steps up between the circles. Finds Chisholm across to McCacken. McCacken waits and shoots, and that one blocked in front. Another chance down low. Pass across to McGuinness on the point. McGuinness finds McDonald. Shot! Blocking aside there by Hardy. They got to get bodies in front. If he sees it, he's going to stop it. There's that one. Move behind the goal. Pass to McDonald. McDonald on the near side. Drops it there. Oh, the play deflected and a save made. A quick reaction save there by Hardy. That one taken on the near side across to McDonald. McDonald holds on and shoots, and that one sails past the glove hand side. Hardy's lost his goal stick. There's another shot there deflected. Hops in front. We're back to even strength as that one cleared to Miller. As Gracie's out of the box. One taken here by McGuinness. Moves it ahead to McDonald down the right wing side. Tries to move it free against McLeod. McDonald in the far corner. Just 28 seconds to go here in the first. McDonald drops it down to McGuinness. McGuinness turning to avoid a check. Finds McDonald again and chips it off the wall. Hookshorst on it. Hookshorst finds McDonald. Looking for Hookshorst again as the Islanders continue the cycle play here with just 10 seconds to go. On to the point. We gotta get a shot away here. McDonald. On to the point again. That one moved across. And that'll do it here for the first period Scoreless after one. Shots were 13-8 in favor of the Islanders after that first period. This first intermission brought to you by Ron McGilvery Chev Buick GMC. Whether you're looking for a new or a new-to-you vehicle, Ron McGilvery Chev Buick GMC has you covered. With a wide range of selection, amazing deals, knowledgeable and friendly staff that will get you into your dream vehicle. Visit Ron McGilvery Chev Buick GMC and Ron McGilvery Certified Pre-Owned Center at 75 St. Andrews Street in Antigonish, or call at 902-863-2803. That's 902-863-2803, or shop online at rmggm.com. That's rmggm.com. We'll be back shortly with the second period of play, folks. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back one and all to the second period of play here at the Al McGinnis Sports Center between the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush and the Cape Breton West Islanders. Shots was 15-8 in the first in favor of the Islanders, unable to cash in against goaltender number 33, Breton Hardy. It's been excellent in goal thus far for the Rush. And so too has Leo Forrest, number 31 of the Islanders. As neither team able to crack the opposing team's goaltender just yet in this contest. Let's see if things start to open up here, scoring-wise, in the second. As McDonald steps up against Gould on the draw. Gould, clean draw win to start things off for the Rush. Went off the near side. Chisholm trying to hold the line. That one taken by Davidson over the line. Moves it across. Hook shorts a quick shot, and that one patted aside by Hardy. On the near side wall. Chisholm looking to center in front. The active stick there by McPhee. Stymies that play. The captain coming up large there on the defensive end of the puck. Putting in his Bash Christmas. Davidson hounding him. Intercepted there. Here come the Islanders again. McDonald. Nice move to the inside. McDonald holds on. Centers the side. Another pass to the side. Another chance in front. And that one goes wide. Unable to even get a shot away there. There's that one taken on the near side, looking to make a move. There's Gracie as he gets past the defense into the corner. Trenum on the retrieval. That one moved ahead here. Chisholm, he's hooked by Gracie. And that's going to draw a penalty here as Davidson moving in. Tries to find hook shores. Touched up by Rush, and they're going to go to the box here. So that's our second penalty of the game here. This one going for hooking. And it's Gracie going to the box. Number 16 for the Rush. And this power play brought to you by Ideal Concrete. So just a minute into the second period, Islanders with another power play opportunity here. So McCackern on the draw here against Andrea. Wins the draw onto the point to Ellis. Ellis back for Chisholm. Will Chisholm down low. McCackern centering feed in front for McDonald, unable to pull the trigger as McCackern works in the corner. Back to Carson McCackern. Centering feed in front to Ellis, a shot, and that shatters the stick in front of McCackern. Has to go to the bench to retrieve a spare. Onto the point again. Another shot by Ellis. That one off the blocker of Hardy. Islanders putting everything at the net here on this power play. That one picked up here and cleared out of the zone to kill some time by the Rush penalty killers. That one taken by Ellis. Jonah Ellis behind his own goal. Signing on the near side of Chisholm. Will Chisholm up the wing. Steps wide, likes to center it in front. That one taken by Dunn as he fires it down. Stopped up by Trenum at the neutral ice line as he makes a couple moves on the inside. Down to the outside on his off wing. Trenum drops the shoulder to protect the puck and works in the corner. Out behind the goal. Will Chisholm banks it out the wall to McGinnis. John Hugh McGinnis on the point. Pulls the trigger and that one blocked in front. Chisholm. Back to the point to McGinnis. McGinnis. Slides it across for Trenum. Back to McGinnis. McGinnis. Cross for Chisholm. Chisholm turns. Back to McGinnis. Steps free. Moves it across to Trenum. Trenum sliding it back for Chisholm. A shot. That one blocked in front. Sacrifice of the body there was done. And that one gets out to neutral ice. Just 25 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Islanders. That one cleared down the ice. Icing waved off here as that one played by Hardy. Onto the point Chisholm looking to center in front for Watt, and that went off his stick. Trenum a shot off the mask of Hardy. McGinnis now turns with it. In the corner. Holds on, just 5 seconds left in the power play. A shot there in front, that's off the stick of McDonald and wide. And that'll come to an end here as another penalty kill by the Rush. Watt in front of the net, unable to pull the trigger. Back into the corner for McDonald, he's checked. Off the wall now, not out. Kept at the line. Moved into the corner for McDonald. And looks like a too many men on the ice penalty here. And it's going to go against the Islanders. So now the shoe is on the other foot here. As this power play brought to you by Zupfin Contractors will go for in favor of the Sydney Rush as they will go in the power play here. And so Gracie steps up to the draw here for the Rush in the offensive zone. Man advantage for 2 minutes as Gould moves it across. McQueen on the point. Holds the line, trying to find Gould. Drag move and a quick shot off the blocker into the netting there for a stoppage in play. And so a face-off taking place in the offensive zone once again here for the Rush. Down on the draw. One to the point.
2 minutes for too many players being served.
Coming on the point, McQueen off the side to Gould.
Once again, that's 2 minutes for too many players.
Gould centering it in front, and that one off a stick. And Bass Christmas still too hot for him to handle there. Once again, too many players on the ice penalty against the Islanders here as that one dropped off. McQueen finds Dunn. Shot in front, and that one off a stick and wide. Hookshaw's gains possession, backhands it into the netting. A sharp shot. And that'll gain a line change here for both teams. This second period brought to you by West Nova Fuels. Worry-free home heating, oil, and propane delivered proudly by local experts. Comforting your family is our priority at West Nova Fuels. Minute 10 remaining in the power play for the Rush as that move by Berman onto the point to McLeod. Back for Berman. Berman a shot through a screen blocked by Trenum, and he clears it all the way into the stands for another stoppage. So face off to the left of the goaltender Leo Forens. 57 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Rush. On the side wall to Gould. Gould spins and shoots it into the corner. Stopped up. Finds the man in Gracie. Gracie turning with it. Holds on to it. Drops it to the point to McQueen. McQueen holds on. Slides it to the left side. To Bass Christmas. Bass Christmas back to McQueen. McQueen across to Gould. Gould centering it in front off a skate. It's still loose. And that cleared to the line. Not out. Kept in by McQueen. Great play. Moves it across to Gracie. Gracie stepping free. Drops it to Gould. Good puck movement here by the Rush. Moving across. Bass Christmas shot. He scores! Nicholas Bass Christmas opens the scoring on the power play for the Rush, and they lead it 1-0 here in the second. So Nicholas Bass Christmas now leads his team on defensive scoring with his 10th point in 7 games played with that goal. Let's talk about a momentum swing there for the Rush as they killed those multiple penalties against themselves on that power play unit for the Islanders. And when they got their chance at their own power play, they made no mistake. Bass Christmas ripping that one short side. It's on the point to McCacker now. McCacker moves it across to Ellis. Ellis back down low for McDonald. McDonald back to McCacker. Moves it across to McDonald. McDonald stepping free, shoots, and that one blocked by Miller partially in front, deflected wide. Ellis on it, drops it to the point of McCacker. That's over the line. That'll be offside here against the Islanders. A full line change here for the Rush for this neutral zone draw. Gracie off a stick check out to neutral ice, picked up by Watt. He finds McDonald on the far side wall, and that one unable to clear past McLeod as he moves it on the near side. McCacker holds the line. Coach McDonald for the shot, and off the blocker and wide. Trying to pick the side, short side there was Watt. And Hardy was the wiser to that one. He got a elbow on that as that's moved ahead to Ellis. He has to chase it down against Gracie. Gets a bit of a body check on him, looking for an interference call there with a Rush. That was off the point. Berman fires it off the wall. McDonald on the near side. Picks it up, chips it past Berman. Unable to get past him as Berman looks to step up on the body there. McLeod holds on to it. Steps free, slides a pass across. Alain chips it in there for the rush. McCacken looking to get a stick on that. Moves it across to Chisholm. Chisholm outlet play there. And McGinnis unable to get it ahead. Is that one taken by Gracie? Hard check on the wall there from behind, it looks like. And that's going to draw a crowd. And a penalty to ensue here on that play. There's an ugly hit on the wall there. And I'm not sure if there's an injury on the play. A player is still down. We're not going to show that, folks, as we don't show injuries here on High Button Sports out of respect to these players. And so Watt's going to go to the box here. As Owen, McQueen rather, getting help to the bench by the trainer. Glad to see he's able to stand on his feet here. Or rather, that was, Gracie there, helping the trainer off. McQueen rather. Face off in Nutra's own ice. So this power play brought to you by Ideal Concrete. Going for the rush once again, looking to make the Islanders pay here with their second power play goal, possibly in the next 2 minutes. As Gould on the near side. Drops it off for Bash Christmas. He's already got a goal in this game. Slides it to Gracie. Picked up by Gould in stride. Mitchell Gould down the right wing side. Shoots on that one. Off a stick. Gracie picks it up. He's shot. That was blocked. Trenum picks it up. Off the glass and out. And it's a boarding call. My mistake on the hit from behind. I didn't have a clear angle of it. It's a boarding call. Is the call here against the Islanders as McQueen steps up. McQueen turns with it. Off the boards to Gould. Stick check there by McGinnis, looking to capitalize as he tries to get past Gould. Chops it off the near side wall, and picking it up is Gracie skating through. Gracie tries to drag it past the defense. Blocked off and fired down the ice as Gould makes chase. Hardy stops it up for Gould. Hounded there by a hard check by McGinnis in the corner. McGinnis knocked to the ice by Gould. Almost looked like a judo throw there. What a technique there by Gould. Is that one taken behind the goal? Another hard check by Gould in the corner. Oh, McGinnis. And a delayed penalty coming up on the play here. It's going to go against the Islanders. Is that one taken behind? Moved across. So once again, the Islanders will touch up soon enough. And that'll be a 5-on-3 advantage here for the Rush. As McGinnis is going to the box here. So 20 seconds of 5-on-3 brought to you by Ideal Concrete. For the Rush to work their magic here on the power play side of things. Gracie on the draw. And there's going to be a timeout on the part of the Islanders here. And the Rush. So this could be a critical juncture in this game if the Rush are able to score on this power play and put a little bit of space between them and the Islanders. As you'll recall from yesterday's matchup, there was a 2-goal lead for that Rush at the end of the second period, where the Islanders had to come back in the third in order to force overtime. The Rush are going to gain an advantage once again with a lead. Already have the 1-goal lead, looking to add some padding to that here in the halfway point of the second. On the power play, 20 seconds remaining in 5-on-3 action, followed by some 5-on-4. Soon after, as Gracie steps up to the draw against Hook Short. Off the tie-up, Gould trying to pick that up. It's onto the point of McQueen. McQueen holds on to it. Moves it across her. Bass Christmas.
Penalty for keeper at
Bass Christmas. Stick check.
Jack McGinnis. 2 minutes.
McLean
first
across.
shot. Cutting in number 27,
Gracie turns.
Jack McGinnis.
Switches
2
places with
minutes,
Gould.
first
Gracie
shot.
across for Bass Christmas. Steps to the inside. Drops it off of McQueen. Trying to find Gracie again there. Blocked off. Gracie picks it up. Trying to make some moves. Gracie holds on. Trying to slide it across. Intercepted by Hookshore, so he skates it ahead. Off the glass and held there by Gould as he looks to reset here for the rush. Gould. Should play ahead to Dunn. Back to Gould, but intercepted by Trenham and cleared out it past the neutral zone ice and down the ice as Hardy stops it up behind the goal. Davidson on the forecheck. Hard check onto the wall. Tries to get his man off the puck. McLean turns with it. McLean to Gould. Gould finds Bass Christmas looking up through neutral ice. Bass Christmas holds and shoots, and off the toe save there by Forens. That one cleared down the ice by the Islanders. They've killed that first penalty off. They have 45 seconds left to kill off here against the rush. Davidson on the forecheck, dumps it into the corner and kills some time. There's 37 seconds remaining in the man advantage here for the rush as they pick things up in their own zone and look to reset. The clean outlet play across the north side. Dunn try to clear the zone. Fire back down, past Bass Christmas into the corner as Hardy stops that up. Just reaching the halfway point of regulation here as Bass Christmas turns into the neutral ice. Gets the wheels turning and burning here as he moves ahead. Bass Christmas holds on. Backhand feed to the point. All the way out to neutral ice as Gould has to pick that one up here. Hounded by McCacker and knocked off the puck. As that Fleet looks to clear. John Hugh McGinnis moves it across for Ellis. Ellis on the near side for McCacker. Steps free to McDonald. McDonald holds on, shoots, and that one sails over the blocker side. Quick release there by McDonald. You got to watch out for him. He leads the Islanders in goals with 6 on the season in just 9 games played. Here comes a 2-on-1 the other way for the rush. Stepping free, passing for the net off the stick of the defenseman. Hopped up and unable to handle it was Gould. Here come the Islanders the other way. McDonald skating free. Puts it to McDonald again, and Hunter McDonald unable to corral that and get a shot away as Aiden got it to him. Moves across on the near side. Gracie picks it up, releases it for his man in Gould as Ellis stepped free to block that pass, and a rusher offside at the opposing blue line. And we'll stop here for a TV timeout before ensuing play shortly.
Would like to thank the following sponsor.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
And we're back with this neutral zone draw here just outside the Islanders zone. 8:58 remaining in the second period of play as Watt chases that down. Picked up and moved back to neutral ice. Ellis on the near side wall, stopped up there by McDonald. He lost control of it. Here comes Aiden McDonald down the wing. Pass in front, looking for Watt, and just passed him. Watt turning with it now. On to the point, finds Chisholm. Chisholm down for McDonald in the corner. Stepping up is McCacker, looking to chip it free. Aiden McDonald. Skate the stick, knocked off the puck there momentarily. Watt goes to pick it up. Watt turning in a shot there on the short side, blocking aside. Taken back again by McDonald. Quick shot, that one blocked in front. As McLeod got his body on that. Saucer pass out to neutral ice, looking to spring Miller. It got past him all the way down. Chisholm fires it off the glass and into neutral ice. Finds Aiden McDonald in stride. Trying to get past McLean. He was head faked there. Held up play by Morrison up the ice. Here comes Andrea up ahead. Andrea, pass in front of Miller. Another pass in front, and that one unable to get on goal. As taken here by the Islanders now. Outlet play up to McDonald. Kieran McDonald down the left wing side. Drags and shoots, and he couldn't get the shot away there. Taking here, outlet play to the neutral ice. Tipped in by Gould. As Trudham has to make chase here for the Islanders. Back hits him behind the goal to Chisholm. Chisholm on the near side to McDonald. Kieran McDonald, outlet play. Finds his man to McGinnis down the wing. Jake McGinnis. Pass ahead to McDonald, a quick shot, and that one blocked in front by Morrison. Gideon trying a centering pass to the 89. He finds Gould. Gould, nice move, and neutral, nice, chops it ahead. Great play by Gould down the right wing side. Holds on to it, sliding it in front, unable to get the shot away there was Gideon. I went out to neutral ice. Kieran McDonald picks it up in stride, and he just dumps it in the corner, goes for a line change. Full line change here for the Islanders. Taken here by the Rush now. Outlet play blocked in front. Hook shorst on it. The captain drops it off. And a shot there was blocked by McGinnis. As that one taken ahead by Gould. Gould, 1-on-2. Gould tries to drag it. Blocked off by Ellis. Ellis intercepted there, and Fleet has to be the hero there and pick that puck up. Here comes Colby Fleet down the left wing side. Looking to step free. Fleet dancing in. Unable to get a shot away. Another chance in front by McGinnis. A shot, and that one stopped. And covered by Hardy for the whistle. 6:29 remaining here in the second period of play. 1-0 is the score in favor of the Rush. 18-11 are the shots in favor of the Islanders. Still unable to find pay dirt against Hardy, who's been excellent between the pipes for the Rush. Stopping all 18 shots against them so far. The Islanders will have to crack that if they look to get ahead in this game. There's Ellis. Skates it down here in his own zone. Hounded by McQueen behind the goal. Ellis looking to get a step here. Finds McGinnis off his skate. Looking to make the skate-to-stick play off the glass. Johnny McGinnis unable to hold the line. Here they come again to Dunn down the wing. Dunn back in, feet in front, unable to get the shot away there. Was Hebb. As Jacob Hebb was alone in front. Here comes Davidson down the wing. Just knocked off the puck. McGinnis fires that off the glass into the zone. And the Islanders have to tag up as they're offside. Fast Christmas. Side steps. Outlet play and a touch into the zone there by Hebb. Good forecheck here by the Rush. Smooth there by McCacken, able to hold it there as McPhee fires it back in. And the Rush gets started to try to establish a forecheck here against the Islanders. McCacken outlet play to neutral ice, stopped up by McDonald, but he couldn't hold on to the puck. Got one off the glass and into the ceiling beam for a stoppage here. Linesman ready to drop the puck here in the offensive zone for the Islanders as McCacken steps up against Gould. Off the draw. Moves behind the goal. Hard check in the corner by Chisholm. Looking for a bang play in front. It's banged away and stopped finally as a crowd gathers in front and some extracurricular trash talking and pushing and shoving after that whistle. Officials looking to gather things in here and stop any more funny business here in the second. McCacken to the draw against Gould. Off the tie-up, won by the Islanders to the point. Moving across to McCacken. McCacken dumps it in around behind for McDonald. Hunter McDonald finds Chisholm. Back to McDonald. Trying to center for McCacken. It's off the back of the net into the corner again. McDonald steps free. Holds on onto the point. Trudham. Back for McDonald. McDonald a shot there through a screen. Noose in front and unable to get the shot away there as it hopped over the stick. Midway through that. And a hard check on the wall there. What a close call that was for Will Chisholm in front. Hard outlet off the glass of the neutral ice. And we all saw the same thing from up in the stands. The puck was on a spin and bounced over the stick on the follow-through. Not much Will Chisholm could do on that play as he drops it off to McCacken. McCacken dumps it in around Gould and tripped up there. And that's going to be called. As the Islanders are going to go back into the power play here. as Gould makes his way to the box for tripping. So this power play brought to you by Zeppelin Contractors. 4:29 remaining here in the second. The Islanders yet to cash in on this power play unit in this game. Story has been the penalty killing of the Rush, which gained them that momentum to score on the power play after a little while here in the second on that goal from Bass Christmas. But now the Islanders, once again with a power play opportunity, that one stepped aside by the Rush as they put it back into the offensive zone and look to kill some more time here against the Islanders. Here's Ellis. Moves on the near side to Chisholm. Chisholm chips it into the zone off a skate of McPhee and off towards the goal. Hookshore tries to find the point there. Back for Watt. Watt in the corner. On to the right wing side to McDonald. Aiden McDonald. Going to make some moves. Drops it back to Watt. Gets it back. McDonald moves it across for Chisholm. Chisholm back for Ellis. Ellis for McDonald. A quick shot. That one blocked in front. Watt back for McDonald. Islanders are going to set things up here on the power play. In the corner. Pass in front there for Hookshore's quick shot is blocked. And battle for it here on the near side. Unable to get it past as Ellis picks that up. Ellis moves it across. Aiden McDonald. Got some time and space as he works through the neutral ice. Couple slashes there as he tries to get it free. Chisholm onto the point to Lucas Chisholm. Moves it across there for McDonald. Hunter McDonald. Steps free, drops it off for Ellis. Ellis a shot. Save made, smothered and held by Hardy for the whistle. 3:01 remaining here in the second. 32 seconds remaining in the power play unit for the Islanders. Carson McCacker on the draw. That one off the glass and into the corner. McDonald. Body check there, gets it to McCacker. McCacker down in front of the shot there to Chisholm. What a save that was by Hardy coming across with the pad. That was the best opportunity in the offensive zone so far for the Islanders in this game, and a great save once again by Bryson Hardy. Or Brighton Hardy, rather. They're taking it again. Chance in front of that shot. Rebound chance in front. They still beg away. And finally cleared out to the neutral zone ice. As we're back to even strength here. The Rush have killed off another one. John Hugh McGinnis steps to his off wing. Dumps in the corner and chases it down up against his man Morrison. Is that one off the glass and past Trenum as he has to chase it down. And that's going to be an icing call here against the Rush. Obi Fleet on the draw here for the Islanders. Up against Mitchell Gould once again. Gould wins that draw. Berman in the corner. Fleet hounding him. Gould trying to get a chunk out of him. Is that one taken on the point? Kept it alive there by Ellis, who tries to make a quick offensive play. Is hounded there by the Rush defenders as that's out and down the ice. McCacken chases it down. Thomas McCacken steps in front of his own goal. Moves down through the neutral ice, moves it across to Fleet on the off wing. Fleet holds on to the backhand. Works behind the goal. Minute 38 remaining here in the second as Fleet lowers the shoulder, finds Ellis. Ellis moves it to McCackern. McCackern shot there from distance, looking for a tip that went wide. Kieran McDonald behind the goal, unable to make a play. Is that one taken by Bass Christmas? Saucer pass out through neutral ice to Gracie on trying to split the defense. That one covered up by Forrence as Gracie was hounding him there. Minute 17 remaining in the second. Shots are 20-11 in favor of the Islanders here. Gould stepping up in the draw in the offensive end. Picked up on the tie-up by McDonald, off the glass and out. Past McPhee. Chasing it down is Jake McGinnis in the corner. Stops it up, gets checked, protects the puck. McGinnis holds on to the point of McCackern. Moves it across for Ellis. Ellis on the retrieval, finds Fleet. Fleet to the back end. Cycles it around for McGinnis in the corner. Jake McGinnis Back on the point for Ellis. Jonah Ellis, a quick shot on the deflection save made. Another chance for McGinnis behind the goal. Just 45 seconds to go here in the second. McGinnis onto the point of McCacken. It gets past him. A foot race forward. Here's Gracie going to catch the defense sleeping. Gracie alone. Shot save made. Closing the wickets there was Forens. Off the far side. Wall neutralized. McPhee picks that up. He looks to move it ahead. Outlet play finds Alain. Down the wing a shot. Fan on a rebound chance. It's loose in front. That one past the blocker side. Close call there once again for the Islanders. 2 rush scoring opportunities for the Rush. As that one taken here by McGinnis, or McCacken rather, on the near side to Ellis. Ellis, outlet play on the right wing side. McDonald tried to make a move past McPhee, was tied up. Gould now with it, just 12 seconds to go here. Gould on it. He's checked hard there on the follow through by Hookshores. So Nucha's on face-off here, just 5 seconds, or sorry, 7.3 seconds remaining in the second frame. McDonald on the draw. Trying to move it ahead. On the near side, Chisholm fires it off the skate of McQueen. And that'll do it here. That's McDonald with a check there at the horn. And the officials are going to keep things clean here to step into the third period of play. 1-0 for the Rush. Going to take that 1-goal lead into the third period of play here. This second intermission brought to you by Ron McGilvery Chevy Buick GMC. Whether you're looking for a new or a new-to-you vehicle, Ron McGilvery Chevy Buick GMC has you covered. The wide range of selection, amazing deals, knowledgeable and friendly staff that will get you into your dream vehicle. Visit Ron McGilvery Chevy Buick GMC and Ron McGilvery Certified Pre-Owned Center at 75 St. Andrew Street, Nanagadesh, or call at 902-863-2803. That's 902-863-2803. Or shop online at rmggm.com. That's rmggm.com. Stay tuned for that third period of play, folks. Don't go anywhere. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the third period of play here live from the Alma Sports Center. 1-0 for the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush heading into the third. 25-12 of the shots in favor of the Islanders. Unable to crack the code of Breton Hardy, number 33, in goal for the Rush just yet. We'll see what the third period brings us here. It's been a tight contest throughout thus far, as far as scoring is concerned, but you'll note by the style of play, it's been very run and gun as far as high risk, high reward plays all throughout this contest. Teams looking to get the puck up the ice quickly in the most efficient manner possible. Not looking to waste any time in getting some offensive scoring chances against the opponent. It's been wide open, but the goaltending has been the story on both sides for this contest. That's for sure, as that one on the near side wall dumped in by McDonald to start things off on the cycle for the Islanders. Dumped in around behind. Hookshore's getting after on the forecheck. McPhee backhands it into the stands for a stoppage in play. Hookshore's on the draw here for the Islanders. Knocked off the wall, but Chisholm keeps it alive for McDonald. Hunter McDonald on the point to Chisholm. Quick shot there, deflected wide. And chasing it down there as Alain looking to clear. McDonald, the check on Bass Christmas. McPhee fires around the far side, picked up by Chisholm on the point. Quick shot blocked by Gould, looking to capitalize. Down low for McDonald, back in front, and a quick chip shot goes over the goal. Fired shot there, wide of the goal. That one taken here down as Trenum gets a hold of that here for the Islanders. Trenum. Outlet play for Watt. Lex Watt on the right wing. Quick shot looking to pass it in front. That one stopped up. As McGinnis hooked on the play there. As here comes Gracie down the wing. That one picked up by McGinnis. They battle for it in the corner. Gould off it. That one down the ice. McLeod has to chase it down here for the Rush. McLeod up against Watt. Watt almost clipped him there as Fleet with a quick shot off the knob of the stick of Hardy and wide. As Ellis picks that one up. Watt chips it into the zone. Fleet on the forecheck. Off the boards to Ellis. Ellis a quick shot off the side of the net. Knocked out of midair by Watt, and a penalty called on the play here. It looks like it's going to be a slash. And it's going to go against Jack McGinnis of the Islanders here, second penalty of the game. And this power play brought to you by Ideal Concrete. It's going to go once again for the Rush here, as they will go on the power play. And the Rush looking to add a little bit of distance here from the Islanders early in the third with a power play marker. As off the tie-up, Trenum off the draw win. Bass Christmas intercepts that. Tries to back in and free. It's intercepted there as Gould took a tumble. McDonald trying to make a move. As that one taken here by McQueen behind the goal. McQueen against Davidson. Drops it for Gould. Gould moves through the ice. Drops it off. Hard check down the wall. As Davidson picks that one up and fires it down the ice past Bass Christmas. He'll have to chase it down here. Davidson hustling after it. Good move by Bass Christmas to avoid that body check as he slides it behind the goal. Outlet play there by McVie. Cut off. Follows it up. McQueen rather. As McGinnis tries to get a hold of that. Taken by Bass Christmas now. Bass Christmas on the right wing side of Gould. Gould shovels it around the boards to Dunn. Dunn chases it down hard. Checked by Ellis in the corner. McQueen tries to find Bass Christmas. And that one outlet down the ice. Stopped up by Gould. Gould drops it off for McQueen. McQueen saucer pass intercepted by Ellis in stride. Ellis fan on the clearing attempt, and that's taken by Bass Christmas. Lead pass there for Gracie. Sidesteps one hit. Holds on to centering in front of Bass Christmas to try to make a move on Ellis and was stick checked. Gould on it now. Holding on to it on the point. Sides it across to Gracie. Gracie back for Gould. Down low. Touch play in front. Bass Christmas. A quick shot goes wide. Gracie in the corner. Gracie holds on to it on the back end. Drops it off for McQueen. McQueen on the point. Centering in front of the net. A quick play for Bass Christmas. Unable to get the shot away there. As McHacken follows it up and fires it down the ice with 3 seconds remaining in the power play. And that'll do it here. We're back to even strength. As Hardy stops it up behind the goal for McQueen. McQueen moving out of his own zone. Nice move to get past the defense. Hard check there by Hookshorst on McQueen. As that one taken out to neutral ice as McDonald moves ahead. Quick shot, blocking aside. Into the corner. McDonald finds Hookshorst, a shot, he scores! Lance Hookshorst, the captain, on the board here in the third. And the Islanders tie the game at 1. And if you wanted a play to be able to crack Hardy, it would have to be something as surprising as that, with a quick bounce off a save. And a no-look back pass on the backhand there by Kieran McDonald. Finding Lance Hookshorst, the captain. He comes up large here in the third to tie the game. Trenham tries to clear. Hard battle for it here as Miller tries to get a hold of it. Andrea in the corner. Stopped up by McDonald. Quick shot blocking aside into the corner as McHacken gets possession. McHacken behind the goal. Play on the left wing side. Stopped up by Berman. A quick shot. That one catches the glass. Miller trying to gain possession of it there. McLeod fires it. That's off a stick and into the corner. McHacken. Off on the far side. Andrea picks it up. Andrea on the near side. McLeod off the glass, and Miller got a stick on that, but it's head to Trenham. Across from McGinnis. Outlet play looking for Chisholm. It's off his stick into the corner, avoiding the icing call. Chisholm follows that up and tries to find Fleet. He's stick check by McLeod. Fleet. Chisholm. Fleet. Shot, he scores! Colby Fleet on the feed from Chisholm. And the Islanders take the lead. 2 quick goals here in the third. And a quick shot past the glove hand side of Brighton Hardy to make it 2-1 Islanders here with 14:52 remaining in the third. The tie up, moved across. Ellis gets a hold of it, moves it across for McGinnis. John here, McGinnis, checked there by Gould. Holds on to that puck though and moves it ahead. Taken, knocked off the near side wall. Ellis picks it up. One taken here by McDonald. McDonald going to make some moves. Alain across for Gould. Owen picked up by the Islanders, looking to spring Fleet there on the forecheck. As Morrison picks that up. Off the near side wall, taken by Ellis. Morrison. Checked there by Watt, knocked off the puck. Watt in the corner. Trying to play it in front, that one's blocked up. Here comes a chance, quick shot by Chisholm is blocked. Now an outlet play here. Gracie moving ahead with it. Gracie tried to dance against Trenham. Moves into the corner and body checks him. Took the worst of it there. He's taken on the near side by Gould. Centering in front there. Unable to make a play. Chisholm on it. Touched ahead to Gould. On the far side, Davidson had to pick that up. Chisholm on it. Trenham. Outlet play, McGinnis. Trying to get a hold of that. McGinnis. In his own zone, off the near side boards. Taken here by Bass Christmas. Moves it across there from McPhee. Off the wall. McGinnis fires it off the wall, unable to clear. as that one moved out. Taken by Heb now. Tried a shot. Oh, they play McGinnis on the backhand. Feeds it out to neutral ice. And that one taken by McPhee here now. The captain of the Rush off the near side. Gets it back. The pressure on the forecheck here by the Islanders. Off the glass and out. Stopped up there by Heb on the forecheck. He looks to capitalize as he goes into it against McCacken there in the corner. Davidson checked there by McPhee. Well, Davidson got the puck out. But that'll be icing here against the Islanders, so unable to make the change of the boys in gray and orange. So quite a turnaround here in the third. The Islanders once again having to come back from down one here. Still plenty of hockey left to play for both teams here. Just nearing the halfway point of this third period. That'll move it on to the point. Gould drops it off of McLeod. McLeod shoots there from distance. That one patted aside. McCacken on it. Off the backboards. McLeod trying to hold that line. Gould shovels it on the back end into the corner as Johnny McGinnis chases it down. Off the backboards. Finds McCacken. Comes McCacken off the near side to Jake McGinnis. McGinnis onto the left wing side for Jack McGinnis. Jack McGinnis down the wing. Finds McCacken in front of shot. And that one sails past the glove hand side. McGinnis follows it up on the near side corner. McCacken holds on to it. McCacken feet in front there for McGinnis off the stepping free. And McGinnis with the body checking the corner on Berman. But Berman got the better of him there. As that's moved on the near side. Picked up by Gideon trying to clear. Gideon holds on to it here. Outlet play, look at a spring goal, but it hopped over his stick and is stopped up and covered by Forrence as Gould was hounding him there in front of the net. Off the boards, picked up here by McLean, looking to clear. Dropped off by McDonald to Ellis. Ellis skates in, holds on, pass in front, it's loose, and unable to cash into the Islanders as McCacken looks to get after it in the corner. Behind the goal, McLean off the boards, hit the official in the pants as McDonald gets a hold of it here. Given away to McGinnis on the boards, finds Chisholm at the point, a quick shot through a screen and stopped in front. Another the battle away here, it's off the side of the goal. Cleared on the near side. Picked up here by the Rush now as they skid out with it. Moving ahead is Andrea. Andrea down his off wing. Stops up, looks to make a move on Ellis, and Ellis stick checked him and knocks him to the ice, and a big body check there by number 22 of the Islanders. As McCacken looks to get through neutral ice. Turns with it now. McCacken. Outlet play for Watt down the wing. Watt. Check there. Picked up here by the Rush. McLean down the wing. McLean down through the ice. Stopped up there. Trenham behind the goal. Finds Watt on the near side, but it's past him and down the ice. Looking to break free there is Chisholm. That's going to be an icing call here against the Islanders, and we'll have a TV timeout.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsuns.ca and
Face off in the offensive zone here for the Rush. Just over the halfway point of the third period of play. Gould on the draw. Moving across, nice pass ahead for Chisholm. He's got Watt with him. Chisholm finds hook shores in front and a great block there by Christmas. He looks to send Gracie streaking. Gracie in alone to the net, and that's stopped at the goal line there by McCackern. A great play defensively. As here comes Trenham up with it. Trenham couldn't get past Bash Christmas there. Game's starting to open up here in the third as Will Chisholm holds on to it. That's off the boards. Bash Christmas goes to retrieve that here for the Rush. Finds McPhee. Outlet play for Gracie, looking to spring him. Looking to beat the icing. One hands it, and that goes wide. Trenham on it. Hard check by Gould there in the corner, looking to get possession of that puck. Taken by Bash Christmas. Slides to the side. Back there low. McGinnis trying to get a hold of that. Intercepted here. Here come the Rush again. Bash Christmas on the point. Steps to the inside. Drops it for Gould, who wasn't prepared to receive the pass, but he gets it anyway. That one taken here. Bash Christmas moves it across. Quick play to the side. They're looking for Gracie. As Bash Christmas follows it up. Slides it in front. Intercepted by Chisholm, and out he comes. Chips it past the defense and skates it down. As Gould has to chase back for it. Chisholm gets it from Gould. Checked hard there, knocked to the ice by McPhee. As that's in neutral ice now. Getting past is Gracie. Gracie one-on-one. Holds on. Drops it free to Bash Christmas. He tries to drop it for Gould. But the play was broken up here as Gould turns in neutral ice. Dumps it into the corner here for the Rush. As they make a line change just over the halfway point of here this third period of play. Ellis skating out with it now. Ellis moves ahead. Gets past the opposing blue line and dumps it in around the corner. Off the far boards to McDonald. McDonald. Positive shot, they score! It's Fleet on the cross-ice pass. And the Islanders take a 2-goal lead here in the third. And that's Fleet's second of the game here, taking place in the third period. You recall last weekend, he had a hat trick in the third period of play in that Islanders victory over the Cole Harbour Hunters, as that's off the near side wall, picked up by Fleet once again. Turning with it now. Colby Fleet. On to the left wing to Chisholm. Chisholm an outlet play, chipped ahead by McDonald. On the near side, stopped up by Ellis. As McLeod picks it up, makes a nice move. Chisholm tries to move that ahead. Picked up here, moved down the ice. That'll be an icing here against the Rush. Face off in the offensive zone here for the Islanders. McCackern on the draw against Dunn. Move there on the left wing side. On the right wing, Davidson turning with it. Davidson trying to find McCackern in the corner. Worked free to Trenham. Trenham a shot through a screen and a save made there. And McCackern piles into the goalie there. Tried to stop himself, but defense for the Rush taking exception there, and officials quick to snuff that out. And McCackern on the draw once again in the offensive zone. Intercepted by Davidson. Davidson to the front and a tipped wide by McCackern. He gets checked hard into the boards. Davidson on the follow through. Checking Morrison and pinning him to the wall, trying to get him off the puck. Morrison battling against Davidson. Davidson tries to sweep it in front. Good physical play here in the third. Davidson on it. Works it free and finds McCackern, who spins it into the corner for McGinnis. Lost the handle of it. Onto the point. Trenham tried to hold the line. That escapes him as he has to turn back with it now. Sam Trenham turns with it. Skate the stick. Finds his man in McCackern on the left side. Back for Trenham off the backboards. Defensive duo playing catch there in their own zone as that flew across from McGinnis. Touched up there by Davidson into the corner as he goes off for a change. McCackern in after it on the forecheck. Picked up here by the rush on the near side. Cycled around. And that one taken here by John Hugh McGinnis. John Hugh McGinnis over the line. Dumps it into the corner. And McCackern chases it down. Give it away in front. Or behind the goal rather. And John Hugh McGinnis unable to make the play there as collapsing was the rush defense to try and cover that play. Taken here off the near side. Ellis looking to pinch. Great pressure by the Islanders in the third. Pass in front of the net, looking to capitalize, looking for more here as that one taken away by Miller. Outlet play through neutral ice as Ellis has to chase it down to his own end. And that'll be an icing call here against the Rush, unable to make the line change here as they wanted to. So officials will get the correct players onto the ice here for this draw. Shots are 38-13 in favor of the Islanders here at this point in the third period. Just to give you a taste of what a stellar performance it has been for Brighton Hardy in goal to keep it at this close a contest throughout, as the Islanders almost tripling the shots of the Rush here at this stage in the third period, but only are ahead by 2 goals as that one taken away. McDonald with a hard check in the corner against Miller. Ellis moves it on the left wing side of McGinnis, who tries to find Hookshores off a stick and all the way to the net, covered up by Hardy once more. Hookshores on the draw in the offensive zone. One to the point, clean to Ellis. Ellis a shot, that one deflected wide. McGinnis follows it up. Holds on. Chips it around on the far side to McDonald, who gives a check to Bass Christmas in the corner. Islanders working in the corner for it. Taken by McDonald, trying to make a move. Hookshores a quick shot to a screen, that was blocked. And the Rush unable to clear here as McGinnis follows it up. Finally out to neutral ice. Islanders with possession here as Watt moves ahead. Watt trying to clear it to the zone. Bass Christmas on it. Back in feed to McPhee. Tried to chip it past the defense. Picked up by Watt on the intercept. Watt down to for Fleet. Fleet turns with it. Fleet again has 2 goals in this game. He's on hat-trick watch here in the third. Another shot there is blocked. Here's another shot, goes all the way through and wide. And then sailed over the goal. On the point to Trenham. Trenham holds on, waits. Tries to slide it there for Watt. Broken up. Here comes Bass Christmas. 1-on-2. Bass Christmas moving and shooting, and that one deflected wide. Intercepted. Here they come again. A shot and a stick shattering of Miller. Mid follow through as shaft of the stick broke there. Is that one taken away by Chisholm now? Chisholm, nice move to the inside. To the net. Chisholm behind the goal, trying to center it in front for Watt, unable to get a stick on that as Watt turns with it now. Watt to the back end in front and looking to knock it out of the mid-air was Fleet for that hat-trick goal, which would have been quite a goal for the hat-trick. It'd be batted out of mid-air, but now he's behind the goal with it now. Fleet turns with it, wrap around chance, a shot, and that one blocked aside. Bass Christmas off the far side, picked up by Chisholm. Taken by Bass Christmas again, turning with it. Outlet play off the boards, all the way down. And Gracie beats the icing call. Great play there by number 16. Chisholm with it now behind the goal. 2:50 remaining here in the third. Outlet play stopped up to neutral ice. Here comes McDonald down the left wing side. McDonald trying to center it in front of Aiden McDonald. That one picked off here and skated out by Gould. Gould 1-on-2. Drops it off for Gracie. Gracie tried another pass. He was checked by Davidson. Davidson after it, hounding after it. Here he comes up the right wing side. Knocked off the puck, but Ellis retrieves it here. Ellis Hunter McDonald calling for the pass. Drops it off for Davidson. Davidson behind the goal there for Aiden McDonald. McDonald for Ellis. Ellis to McCacken. McCacken a shot. That one goes past. On the near side, chipped ahead here for the stick of Gould. Gould along with Gracie, 2-on-1. Could be a 3-on-2 here. Shot there by Gould. Save made. Rebound chance in front. They bang away. It's still loose. Another chance. That one blocked aside. Close call there for the Islanders here in the third. They can't get sleeping just yet here. As that one rung down. And it looks like there's too many players on the ice penalty here going against the Rush. But just when they were getting things started on the turnover account, they're going to be whistled down and have too many players on the ice penalty here. This power play brought to you by Zephyr Contractors. They're just trying to get the guilty player involved. Might be my mistake on the call. I thought the referee had signaled for a too many player on the ice penalty. And I'm wrong on that. Pardon me, folks, for that. I mistook the gesture by the official to be a too many men on the ice penalty. And sometimes you think you're predicting things in the game and you in fact aren't. And that was the wrong call there. Just whistling it down on the false icing. Or offside, rather. It was the late offside. So we'll still remain at 5-on-5 hockey here for the last minute 35 of this contest. 3-1 lead for the Islanders here as the Rush look to press here in the third. They did start this period up by a goal, and now the Islanders with a 2-goal lead. A quick shot there, glove down by Forens. Let's look for them to pull the goalie shortly enough here if they can get some offensive scoring chances. McCacken chasing it down. Trying to make a move to the inside. He was knocked off the puck. Here comes Bash Christmas off the far side. Outlet play for Dunn. Dunn. He finds his man. A quick shot there. Sticked aside by Forens. Down to the final minute of play here in the third. That one off a Islander on the bench, so that'll be a stoppage. And a face-off will take place here. Face off in the offensive zone here for the Rush. Goaltender pulled. Extra attacker on the ice. Onto the point. Bash Christmas finds Gould. Gould a shot through a screen. That one blocked. Looking for a tip and Dunn in front. Chisholm on it. Looking to find Watt. He's got an empty net at the other end. Watt slides it to Fleet. Fleet. He scores! Colby Fleet. An empty netter for the hat trick. His second hat trick in as many home games. As he had that hat trick in last Sunday's matinee against Cole Harbour. And he has another one here tonight to make it 4-1 for the Islanders. Well, at 37.6 remaining here in the third, it's 4-1 Islanders after what started in the period as a 1-0 lead for the Rush. As that's dumped in the corner by Watt. A great unselfish play there by Watt as he had a chance to get the empty net himself. Sawing it over to my mate Colby Fleet for that hat trick goal. Another great night there for Fleet. 14.3 left on the clock here as one more face-off in the offensive zone here for the Islanders. Look Shorst on the draw. McCacken trying to hold the line, holds onto it. Moves it across to McGinnis. A quick shot through a screen. That one goes wide off the tip. Hard check there on Hookshorst. Staying on his feet though. As that'll do it here. The Islanders, after being down by 1 to start the third period, come all the way back and climb all the way ahead. A 4-1 victory on the night for the boys in orange and gray. So once again, this has been Brendan Maloney from High Button Sports, thanking you for tuning in to this contest on this Sunday afternoon. And we'll see you next weekend. Stay tuned for the next one, folks.